Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the left hand side of the screen, you see the three views of a given figure in orthographic projection, and we are told to assemble these views in isometric projection. Now when you hear the word isometric projection, the first thing you have to do is for you to draw your isometric axis. That is, take your instrument this way and you draw your vertical line up. Can you see that? And you also draw your inclined axis in this manner, this way, and also this way. Hope you can see that. Now, after you've done that, now the how is for you to now get where the elevation is, because we're looking at it from the side. That is why if you look at the elevation, how will I know the elevation is the figure that is in the middle, the view that is in the middle. So look at, we have this view in the middle. So if you look at it, it is facing the side. So we need to get the entire length of that elevation there. And since it's not given there, you go down here. So the elevation of the plan is given as 40, 30, 40. That is 110. So I'm going to take my instrument here and I'm going to measure 110. You need to understand that this is from 0, then this is 100, and this is what? 110. Hope you can see that. Now, the plan is always below the elevation, while the one close to the elevation is the end view. So this is our plan, this is our front elevation, and this is our end view. Now, the entire height now, you get it from the elevation too. And that is what? 60, that is 20 plus 40, which is 60. So I'm going to measure from this base here, these are reference points, from 0 to what? To 60. Can you see that? Then the width, you get the width from the end view, which is behind the elevation, front elevation, and it's not given there. So you should know that from here to here, it's something as saying from here to here. And that will be 20 plus 20 plus 20, which is what? Which is 60. So I'm going to also measure 60 at this side also. So from 0 to 60. So from 0 here, this is what we have here, 60. So I'm going to take this up to form a box. So when I place it up this way, can you see that? And here also this way. Can you see that? And I'm going to close it up. So whatever I did here, I'll also do it here also this way. Then I'll come here too. I'm going to do the same thing here too this way. I'll close it up too this way. Then where it meets here, I'll close it up to this way. Oh, you can see that. So let's start from the plan. So if you look at this plan here, from here to here, right, is from here to here. So I will just demarcate it into 3. That is 20, 20, 20. See what I want to do here? So from here, this 60, right? So if I move 20, 40, and 60, that is 20, 20, 20 here. Look at what I'm about to do. Then I'll just take it out a little bit this way. Take it out a little bit this way. Faint line. Can you see that? Now the length there is 40. So I'm going to measure 40 from 0 to 4. Can you see that? And I'm going to close it up. Hope you can see that. So after we've done that, we've gotten those 3 points, which is 1 to 3. But one thing we need to understand is the center one, they are all coming down, right? You are going straight down to meet the other part. So before I do that, I'll come to the front also. The thickness is what? From the elevation is 20. So I'm going to measure another 20 here. From 0 to 2. Here is 20. And the length again is 40. Right? From here to here is from here to here, which is 40. So I'm going to measure 40. From 0 to 4 is 40. So I'll just take it out this way. So this is coming this way. And this is coming this way. And this is going up. And I'll close it up too. And also close it up. Hope you can see that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is the center one here. How then is the center one? You see this inclined line coming here. It's touching this point here. It means that something is moving from here, touching here, right? So which of them is moving there? I believe it's not all of them. Now that is the center one. That is the middle one here. Number 2 here, right? How did I know? If you look at this end view, this is the middle one here. And this is the same middle one here. Is that okay now? That is what is coming down. So what I'll simply do is that I'll take my instrument here. If I place it from here to here, since you're seeing from here to here, and the same thing happens from back here too, from here to here, which is from here to here. Hope you can see that. So I'll just take my instrument and I'm going to join this one to this part here, which I'll take in, and I'll join this to here, which I'll take in. Hope you can see that. Then the remaining one here, I can easily take in it. Here also, I can take in it. Here also, I can take in it. And here too. I'll take in it. Here also, I'll take in it. This point too, I'll take in it. And here, is it up. Here too, is it up. Can you see that? So we proceed. While the other one, the other two, no, we've taken the center one. The other two, the elevation is telling me that what? The other two is this height of 20. So what I'll just do is, look at what I'll do here. I'll just bring it down. And I'll bring it down too. But what I'll simply do is, they have the same height. This guy here. So this is the other two from here to here. From here to here. From here to here. From here to here. Right? And this will just come in this way. Which I'm going to drag this way. And I'll bring this down. Then this. Now since this is not coming down, I'll only bring here this way. Can you see that? So I'm not bringing this down. I would have said it here, but if you look at the diagram, there's nothing there. So I'll just easily take here this way. That's the baseline here. Then This also, these two. Can you see that? We have, I can easily just stick in here this way. So the remaining part we cannot see it. Remember that this part you see here is the part here, while the other one here on the other side you cannot see it because this figure here is blocking it. Right? It is symmetrical. If I cut it into two, what's on my left hand side is what is on my right hand side. Is that taking? And the hidden line you're seeing here, it means that if you're looking at it from here, there's a line coming in, this guy that's coming down here, right? You cannot see it. So that's why we're using hidden line to show that there's something that's coming down from that part. All together. So this is what we have here. This is the isometric projection of that view that is displayed at the left hand side of the screen. So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.